there are really three priorities I'm focusing on right now in Washington. Number one is leading the fight against every terrible policy from Biden and Harris. Everything that hurts the state of Texas, everything that hurts jobs in Texas, everything that hurts freedom in Texas, everything that impinges on our rights in Texas, I'm standing up and fighting for 29 million Texans each and every day. Number two, I'm focused on winning in November 22, winning the House, winning the Senate. So I'm focused on recruiting candidates. I'm focused on raising money for candidates. I'm focused on campaigning. I was just in Pennsylvania the day before yesterday campaigning for a candidate for Senate there because we're going to win in Pennsylvania. We're going to win these key seats that give us control of Congress back. And then number three, look, more broadly, we have got to win hearts and minds. This is actually a challenge that Republicans were very good at preaching to the choir. We're very good at talking to the same 2.6 million people watching Fox News every night. And God love them. The choir needs love. There's nothing wrong with that. But we've got to do a much better job talking to young people, talking to Hispanics, talking to African Americans, talking to suburban moms. We've got to do a much better job saying freedom works. And the choice between free enterprise and socialism, one is phenomenal for the future of your kids and one is terrible for the future of your kids. In the choice between a secure border or open borders and chaos, one keeps you and your family safe and one puts you and your family in jeopardy. And so winning hearts and minds, we don't do nearly enough of that. You know, one of the things I've done in that direction is 2 years ago I launched a podcast. It's called Verdict with Ted Cruz. So we launched it the first day of the first impeachment trial. By the way, how nuts is it that you have to say the first impeachment trial? First day of the first impeachment trial. We spend all day long, the Senate as a jury. Trial ends at midnight, 1 in the morning. Jumped in a truck, went to the studio, and recorded the podcast live immediately every night after the trial. We put it out, brand new, it had never existed, started from an absolute zero. Put it out each night. Within weeks, it was the #1 ranked podcast in the world. We've had now over 40 million downloads. My podcast gets more viewers than CNN's morning show. Now those numbers are real. And so we do it every week, and so actually one ask I would make of everyone here, and one of the things that's interesting, so everywhere I travel people come up and say, hey, I love the pod, I watch the pod. They're almost always people that are not the typical demographic. They're not the people watching Hannity or watching Fox News at night. They're young people. You get people with ponytails and tattoos. You get people who care about freedom, and we've got to communicate with them with the truth. The truth is powerful. So I'm going to make an ask of everyone here, which is go and subscribe to Verdict, the podcast. So I'm going to say this. All right, for everyone under 40, go subscribe to Verdict. For everyone over 40, call your kids, call your grandkids, and ask, how do I subscribe to this thing? And if you're mad at me, then good, subscribe especially and teach your kids and grandkids to do it.